This is part 2 of how Smashy Maker's collision detection works. If you haven't seen part 1, I'd recommend you go back and watch it. Firstly, let's talk about two kinds of collision scans we'll use. A raycast sends an incredibly thin line out in a certain direction until it hits the surface. It tells you the distance it travelled and the normal direction of the surface it hit, which is the green line. A box cast is similar, but sends a box instead of a thin line. If the edge of a box hits a corner, the normal will be aligned with the direction the box was shot from. Otherwise, if a corner of a box hits an edge, the normal will work the same way it would if a raycast had hit it. Now that that's out of the way, let's bring back Mario to see how the collision detection uses these raycasts. Firstly, it shoots a line straight down the center of Mario. The ray will act the same no matter what angle the surface is at. Next, let's shoot one on the left side. This time, when the surface is angled, it ends up trying to push Mario up even though we don't want it to. We need to calculate when we want the collision to start taking effect. If we look at the angle created by the normal direction, we'll see it's the same angle that the surface is at. We can use trigonometry to turn it into a right-angled triangle, and the third edge ends up being exactly the length we were looking for. We just need to subtract that from the length of the raycast, and everything will align perfectly. It will now only collide if Mario actually intersects with the surface. Finally, we just repeat those steps for the right raycast, and use two thin box casts between the rays to catch any corners that might have been missed by them.